Guys, it's Tuesday, January 5th, and I'm going to be reviewing Forsaken by Lisa M. Stace, I don't know. And it is the first book in the Forsaken trilogy, and before I get too deep into this, let me read the back. So, Elena Shawcross is living her worst nightmare. The last thing she remembers is taking a test that predicts future violent behavior. The UNA, a new nation comprised of Canada, the US, and Mexico, believes this test will keep its citizens safe. Teenagers like Elena who fail the test are banished to the Wheel, a mysterious prison island controlled by machines. The conditions are brutal, and a civil war rages between two tribes of teenagers. So when Elena meets Liam, a charismatic warrior planning to escape, she must make a difficult decision to either accept her new life on the Wheel, or to embark on a journey that will uncover shocking secrets about the UNA and about her own identity. So, in the beginning of this book, we see Elena, and she's 10 years old. And she's 10 years old, and her parents are getting taken by their government, because they're believed to be rebels. Because this government is like fucking crazy. It's a tyrannical government. First off, it's ruled by Minister Harka. And he's like everywhere. All his propaganda is everywhere. Everyone knows him, and he is merciless. He doesn't give two shits about someone. If he thinks they're rebels, they're dead. They're dead or they're going to the island. And she gets taken to an orphanage. And that is where she lives for the next 6 years of her life. And when chapter 1 starts, she's going to take this, it's the day before she takes this test. And this test is supposed to predict whether or not you're going to be some crazy murderer, rapist, thief. Because apparently, while this government is tyrannical, it's also it keeps its people safe, which I guess is a good thing. So these kids get sent to this island, like the summary said. And this island isn't what it seems, because they see a video of it before they take the test. And this island isn't at all what it seems when Elena gets there. And she's really surprised that there's so much order in this village that she gets taken to. It's ruled by two people. I don't remember how to pronounce this one guy's name, but the girl is Mira, and they're weird. They're strange. These characters are strange. Anyway, but that's beside the point. So, she gets taken to this village, and everyone thinks she's a fucking spy. Everyone. No one trusts her. They trick her into taking truth serum, and that's just, after the truth serum, they're okay. She has a friend named Gadia. I don't know, it's Gadya, and they said Gadia is how it's pronounced. And she's like the only female warrior female hunter in the village. And she ends up teaching Elena how to fight, because Elena wants to go on this expedition into this place called the Gray Zone, which is this this unknown place, this difficult place to get into now on the island, because the village thinks that there's a way off, like there are planes or ships or whatever brought them there, and they want to get off the island. Obviously, they want to get off the island because the island's crazy. And I'm going to go backtrack for a second. On the island, I should have said this first. On the island, there are two factions. There are Mira and her, whatever his name is, I don't remember his name. And then there's the monk. And the monk is like this fanatical... He runs a cult. He is basically like God to these other people. And they're not good people. They're fucking crazy, drunk off their ass people. And this is spoilery now. As the book progresses and they go on this journey, shit goes down. First off, shit goes down. Lots of shit goes down. And then they have to team up with the monk, like the actual guy, not his weird fanatic people. Because he needs to get off the island too, because he needs to get into the gray zone. He doesn't want to get off the island. He needs to get into the gray zone because there are apparently doctors in this city that they're talking about that can help him, because he's dying. He's got something. No one explains what it is. Anyway, so throughout this book, there's this kid Davy. You meet him in the beginning when she's on, like, she actually gets sent to the island, but no one knows whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, or out for himself, which is what I think. But he keeps telling Alana these things that are in the gray zone waiting for her. Messages from her parents, all this stuff, and she needs to know about her parents, which I understand. That's what I really liked about it, that she was out for herself. She wasn't trying to help anyone. They were her friends, but she had this mission in her mind that she had to go find her parents, and it was awesome and cool and all that. The one thing I didn't like about this book was the ending, because I felt like the ending was really weak. This ending could have been a lot better. And it reminded me a lot of Catching Fire, where, like, they take Katniss to District 13. Well, they take Alana to this place in Australia, and I don't know, I didn't like it. I didn't. It was I also think that this book would have been a lot better written in third person, not first person. But I understand why the author did it. She wanted to give you, like, in Elena's brain, what the hell's going on, what she thinks, what she feels, all that stuff. Which is understandable because Elena has a lot of shit going on. Like, she's... Woo! Anyway. What else? I'm gonna read the second and third one. That's obvious. Because I really like this. This was really, really good. I recommend it. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Mostly because, obviously, the ending was a little weak. I didn't like other little aspects that weren't as important as the ending and the way it was written. But what you gonna do, right? I'll probably do a review on the other one once I get it, the second one, which is Defiant, the Uprising. The Uprising. And then the third one. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see. So that's my video for today, guys. I hope you have a lovely week.